This is fast-paced news, where the news moves fast, so we move faster. On Monday, the president met with multiple EU leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Very similar to the close of the prior week, this meeting was largely for show, a chance to bolster Trump's ego as the dealmaker, but tangibly led to no policy changes of relevance. While the summit was more cordial than the Ukrainian president's last visit to the US, a particularly chilling thought crosses Trump's mind seemingly in real time.
So you say
we're ready.
during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
With any luck, the commander-in-chief will forget about this by the 2028 election due to his clearly declining mental aptitude. On Tuesday, the East Coast started to feel the effects of Hurricane Erin. Flooding in states like North Carolina, Maryland, and New Jersey occurred. Hurricane Erin intensified at nearly the fastest rate ever, becoming a Category 5 hurricane from just a tropical storm in 24 hours. The effects of climate change are here, and record-setting weather events are the norm, not the exception. FEMA has been crippled at the hands of Trump, resulting in less federal funding for disaster aid when folks need assistance the most. On Wednesday, while headed to hang out with the federal goons occupying D.C., Vice President J.D. Vance was greeted by an energized and enthused crowd.
Oh look! It's Couch Fucker! You gonna fuck a couch, buddy?
J.D. Vance has taken 8 vacations so far in the 7 months he has served in the Trump administration. This showcases how J.D. Vance is so unimportant to the administration that he can take all this time off doing nothing. Very reminiscent of Biden's treatment of Harris. No daylight, kid. On Thursday, the Texas State Senate took up a new congressional map which would seemingly remove 5 seats in the House of Representatives controlled by Democrats and flip them to be Republican. While this blatant gerrymander is seemingly in direct violation of the Voting Rights Act, the captured U.S. Supreme Court has already ruled that states can draw electoral maps purely on partisan grounds. In response, California Governor Gavin Newsom has put forward a ballot measure for the November election which would introduce further gerrymandered California districts for the stated purpose of negating the losses in Texas. While it has become a rarity to see any wielding power of political capital by the Democrats, it is unfortunate that greasy Gavin Newsom, a complete corporate Democrat, is leading the charge. On Friday, Trump threatened to fire Fed Governor Lisa Cook, the first woman of color to sit on the board. This attack is just the latest in a pattern of aggressions against the Federal Reserve. The president has notably been adamant about his disagreement with current Fed Chair Jerome Powell, who was appointed by Trump himself during the first administration. Sources in the description. See you next week.